What's going on, people? How everybody doing today on this lovely Friday? Another day of FNC, Friday Night Crew. Kind of short a little bit. Hopefully some people will join us shortly. But right now you got yours truly, Will, co-host of FNC, and the next person.
Good evening, D. Good evening, I'm Shannon. I'm doing good today. It's kind of cold here, but we making it, so we living.
Oh yeah, it's kind of chilly outside, big time, low batteries and all that kind of stuff like that. So hope everybody had a good work day. Um, and didn't stress out too much or anything like that.
I guess it's part of the day. I don't know. I'm glad it's Friday. Glad it's the weekend.
Right, right, right. Big time, big time. I like your curls and stuff, and you know they can get the curls, the curls, the curls, the curls.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, okay, okay. All right, so let's go and get this rocking and rolling like we always do. Um, let's go and hit everybody with this first one. Watch this new technology I have on this one, guys. Watch this. Booyah. All right, so the first one is what impact will Kenny Payne have on the community? Kenny Payne just got hired last week, basically, new basketball coach for the University of Louisville. He's the first African American coach ever in the program.
Wow.
Former player, got a championship with the Louisville Cardinals. Also went ahead and played pro ball. Been an assistant coach for many years. Basically, they just got him from the Knicks. He decided he wanted to come back home and kind of clean up this mess that's been going on. He definitely he did a whole speech without any cards, with anything like that. It went off his heart, off his brain. He had a ton of players, former players. I mean, it was suited and booted. They was all there. You know, he kept on acknowledging them and had them stand up, saying, "I can't do it by myself. I'm going to need help. Stand up, my brothers. You know, everybody stand up." He said, "I need the community. Do not, just don't be a bandwagon fan when we winning, but it's gonna take some time. And basically, when I'm down, still be there to pick me up, type stuff." Great hire. I mean, personally, I think after all this riff-raff that was going on, and not saying that automatically things would change over, everything would be rosy with Kenny Payne, but I know that you cannot continue to say, "Oh, he's never had a coaching experience" and stuff like that. He's been coaching. He's never been a head coach, but his track record uh, uh, as a recruiter, as an assistant coach, a top dog, developing players is impeccable. These kids, I call them kids because they really are, didn't see much growth under Chris Mack. A lot of people look like they was taking two steps backwards. The hustle wasn't there. Yes, we know, we understand. They straight ballers. They know that. But when you feel like your coach don't give a damn about the situation, one thing I would say was stood out to me. Well, when they said that the Yum Center, in the locker room and stuff, like the locker room was kept a mess. They wasn't cleaning it up, like taking pride in being in something that other great players have, shed their, tears and sweat for, to be able to get a Yum Center instead of Freedom Hall. So I think that pride would be back, and I think the community is going to open up. And you always going to have some people who hating, doesn't like the situation, want another guy, that kind of stuff. But from the African American point of view, or this period, what do you guys think? What kind of impact would Kenny Payne have on the community that's been starving? It's been like the third straight year without NCAA. It's many times that my sisters, y'all been born and raised in sports. Watching Louisville basketball and all this kind of stuff like that. It comes to the time now that people's like, man, Louisville's on, like, oh, okay, whatever. So, what kind of impact, and you can hit a community any kind of way you want to do, from African American, former player, whatever. The floor is yours. Whoever wants to step up to the mic.
I can go ahead and go. For me, I'm really, really excited. I'm not gonna lie. In these past few years, I haven't really been in really actively looking at it. I haven't been enthused about it. But seeing him, that smile, the authenticity, just looking like he's glad to be here, and then people welcoming him. That was enough for me. I mean, I'm willing. I want to see the games. I want to see how it progress. I want to see how it goes. I think he's great for the community. I think he's great for the community as a whole,
Right.
black, white, indifferent. I just think that he's giving off a real positive vibe, which is something that we've been lacking for a while. So I'm excited. I'm excited that he's back.
Okay.
And it's the energy for me. I mean, it's just the adrenaline rush of just something new and exciting. And as Shannon said, it's like I had seen some games, but I was less involved, less involved in terms of watching the games, basically because I got tired of seeing them lose. And then you get on social media and they gonna update you with the scores, so it just lost of interest. So I think with Kenny Payne coming back to this community, it's just excitement. Like I said, it's the energy. It's the energy, and everyone's ready. And that energy alone just motivates you. So it's just pure excitement for everyone. Like Shannon said, it's everyone, not just one culture, one race. It's everyone. Everyone's excited. So very excited to
Hmm.
see it.
Oh yeah. What's
Hey,
what's going on, Mark? How you doing?
What's happening? What's going on? What's
Hey,
going on? What's
Mark.
going on?
Are you on your tablet or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's the feed. I guess it's getting that feed. Can you say something now?
Yo.
Okay. All right. We basically talking about Kenny Payne, his impact on his community. You got anything to add to that, Mark, about Kenny Payne coming back?
Mr. Kenny paying back to Louisville. It's a great thing. Great thing. Great thing. Get some of these, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember you and Bump talking about how Rick that used to let former players come back. So I think it's going to be a beautiful thing that Kenny Payne said, let former players come back, talk to the kids, get the kids involved. You know what I'm saying? Motivate the kids and get more kids here to come to Louisville.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. Let me see. I'm trying to
Yeah,
see,
I agree.
trying to get that feed because it's like I don't know what it is going on, but that feed. Let's see, I'm trying to see what I can do on here, trying to help that out big time. Uh,
How's everybody doing?
there we go.
Here we
Good, good. You
There
doing
it is
well?
right there.
doing good. You?
Good, good.
There we go. There it goes. All right. So this to wrap this up in the bow. Um, also, one thing I love what Kenny did was, of course, he had his son up there talking, and of course, his family, and basically saying that, hey, my hard work pays off. I never visioned myself basically being here at this university coaching, many nights and long nights and things like that, working for the other coaches and doing things and taking care of business, integrity, raising these kids, taking these kids that I recruit, raise them basically as my own. You know what I'm saying? People love them, things like that, but also um, entrusting another coach to go ahead and take him. He's a walk on at University of Kentucky. I mean, he might join, he may not, but ain't no pressure. But you know, that's just a lesson for everybody out there. You just never know. This guy is well liked by a lot of people in that profession, and people was cheering him on to get the job. Even Nike's, CEO, who Kenny called himself like his family. You know, and everybody thought there was going to be a holdup just because Louisville, University of Louisville's Adidas. So he's like, oh no, that's my family, and I had a shoe contract with Adidas coming out when he was a baller. So Hats off to him. Hats off to University of Louisville. My thing is this: nothing is a sure thing. Period. And for people who says, "Hey, man, why you get him and did it? He ain't got no experience or whatever." Chris Mack had experience, had the number one seed and all this kind of stuff, and look what the mess he left back. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear that. Hey, congratulations, University of Louisville. Congratulations, Kenny Payne, and this community can go ahead and embrace, hopefully, University of Louisville again and go. I mean, it was games they only had like 5,000 people in that gorgeous NBA arena.
Right.
Ridiculous. All right, so let's go and shoot that on out of here, and let's go to something that has really affected the world. This next topic right here, guys, is the carjacking in New Orleans that resulted in a 73-year-old woman dying. Dion brought this story up. Dion, do you want to go ahead and give a little synopsis on this story, please?
Well, basically, I think it was four teenagers, and I seen a couple of videos, and they was kind of scouting out. They was walking around scouting and see, whose car to carjack, and they end up carjacking this woman's car. She was actually bringing items out from, I believe it's her workplace or someplace, and put it in the car. And so they was watching her, and they end up carjacking and didn't give her enough time just to even get out of the seatbelt and drug her so much and so far that it severed her arm, and she ended up dying. It's just to think about it, it's just tragic. And then people were seeing this and they yelling, telling us, begging for them at least stop and release that woman. Take the car if you may, release her. They drug her. Just it's just terrible, and it's just. So it ended up where, in regards to, I know at least with the two 15-year-olds that was involved, their parents end up turning them in. It's just, it was probably just traumatized by themselves and embarrassed and just everything that comes along with it. And they turn them kids in. I don't know about the other two, but it's just, again, it just saddens me, especially something as tragic as that.
Right. Okay, I watched the video myself, and it was like in the jungle when the lion or somebody is hunting the prey, and like she said, like Dion said, it was walking around, kept going around the car, waiting, and all this kind of stuff. Also, what also happened was. You could see the girls was getting in the car, and you almost like second thought of nature, like getting out of the car. Oh no, it's too late. You know what I'm saying? Like when y'all did that plan, that right there. What is going on when
Crazy.
you have this 73-year-old woman, and you can look and see. I mean, come on, man. You really probably could have said, "Hey, ma'am, get out the car now."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like. I understand you 73, you won't fight. Hey, we can rate, whatever. I mean, I don't know if it's a gun or whatever. I don't know. But I just know that the guy or whoever was in the driver's side was punching her and doing all kinds of stuff. And she wouldn't come out. You know what I'm saying? Like she had seatbelt, whatever. So now it's like, what the heck? Yeah. So it's like, man, come on, man. First of all, no carjacking is cool, legit, nothing. I mean, that's all trash. Big time. We all know that. But you got a 70-year-old woman and you had to do that. I mean, you don't do it to nobody, but come on now. And I love it when the chief police and everything said, "Oh man, yeah, we charge them as an adults."
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All four.
To the full. Absolutely.
Yeah. So
They should.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah, I
go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say real quick that
Go ahead.
I know some of the workers was coming out and all this kind of stuff like that. We never know when they watched it or whatever. And I'm not saying that it could have came out earlier, but I mean, I just wish they would have saw it earlier to try to address that. But hey, I'm not blaming them. blame game is on them 4 teenagers to decide they want to go ahead and do this stupid ass to this woman or whoever else it was going to be. That's ridiculous. Go ahead, Shannon. I'm sorry.
Well, I was gonna say I have not seen the video, and to be honest with you, I don't think I want to see the video. It's disturbing to me and very disgusting that you would even do anything like that, and that worries me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think about our mother. You know what I'm saying? Anybody's mother or anybody. Period.
Yeah.
It's
Period.
just. I think they deserve whatever they get. Bottom line. But no, I mean, you took that lady's life like that, and it just I don't have nothing else, but just I think it's disgusting and it's ridiculous.
I remember growing up younger and you seeing older people, especially on target buses and stuff like that. You were scared to even say a cuss word from these old people. You understand what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? You was helping these old people with groceries to their cars and stuff like that or whatever because you had respect. That's how you was brought up. So for you to do somebody like that, I agree with Sus. I hope they do. They deserve everything that's coming their way. Because this lady,
Yep.
77, 73, how old was the lady?
73. I'm sorry, 73.
73. She can't defend herself against 4 people. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying?
It's
Like, that's
crazy.
disrespectful. That's low. I hope they do get charged as an adult, like the judge said, because that's not right. That's not right. Because to be honest with you, I'd be scared for my mother right now today when she go
Absolutely.
out by herself. You understand what I'm
Yep.
saying? So it's like you never know. But that's just crazy. I mean, this world is just coming to like history. It's hard to even describe it, man. That's sad.
Well,
It
You know
is.
what I'm saying?
It's
My
sad.
granny's still alive.
you hit it.
My granny's still alive, and I could just imagine if that's my grandmother and you do her like it. Now, don't even take them to jail. You know what I'm saying? Now we on some other stuff. You understand what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because that's what it gets to. Because this is an old lady. You know what I'm saying? So that's just crazy.
Well, and the thing about it is kind of like how you said it. A lot of respect is lost in today's world. I'm not just gonna say the youth; it's all ages. But
Yeah.
like you said, thing about it is the pictures I've seen of this woman, and I wish I had her name because I just hate to say, what I'm saying. I'm not trying to disrespect, but she had like white gray hair, like what I'm saying, like you knew that was an older lady.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You can't say,
Yeah, no.
"Oh man, I
It was
thought."
intentional. They knew. It was
You
intentional.
knew. You knew. You basically target this older lady, and
And
you know,
that jail sentence is going to be an intentional. Since they were so intentional,
right,
anything they get should be intentional.
right. You're absolutely right, and that's a shame like that. And thing about it is, you hear too many stories like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem. You hear too many stories like that. Come on, Logan.
He's hearing that beeping. He hears that beeping.
Who was that? I mean, it must be Mark with his
That's,
arm.
that's Mark's house doing the beep, and Logan's responding to that.
Oh, jeez. Going on, but y'all got it cracking today. Friday night crew. Raw and uncut like always. But nah, thank you for bringing that to attention because I didn't even, I'm glad you did because once you told me, I went ahead and looked that up and did what I had to do with that one. So I'm glad. I mean, I'm with you, Shannon. I mean, it was a hard video to watch because especially when you already know the outcome.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't watch it.
You already
I'm
know
just
the outcome, and thank God that it was from the way the video was. You couldn't see it. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't
Yeah,
see her.
you couldn't see.
Yeah,
But you knew, I mean, and then it's people detail, it's graphic detail. So, and then just looking at the news afterwards and people talking about how, it was so traumatizing to see that. And they yelling, for them to stop, release her, let her go. She couldn't get out that seatbelt. And they could care less.
And the crazy thing is, broad daylight.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like at night. This was like shit. It might as well have been 2 or 3 o'clock. I don't know what time it happened, but it was just broad daylight. Cars is going by and everything. Like Yeah, right. Because her car was, on the side, you know what I'm saying, parked, and hey, that's a mess. But all right, let's go on and go to this next one. Like I said, thank you, Dion, for bringing that one up.
Mm-hmm.
This is a goodie. We always like to have fun on the show, and this one right here, for all you movie buffs, this kind of stuff. The five heartbeats. Hold on, wait a minute. I got something else for y'all. The five heartbeats. Dream Girls. Who you got?
Oh,
What y'all like? Which movie y'all like? Well, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I
okay.
want to hear about both and all this kind of stuff because we all like, like the music and stuff like that. If you go
Which Dreamgirls is that? Is that the original?
Beyonce,
Okay, I couldn't see. I'm sorry.
Beyonce, come on, stop that
I,
man.
I,
That's
I
Jennifer
can
Hudson and
see. Hey,
Beyonce.
listen, I
That's,
got eyes
that's,
open.
that's the one that with Jamie Foxx and them. So
Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Ain't nobody talking about the show and all that other stuff. The real one that
okay.
everybody can relate to. So who you got? Who's going first? And tell us why and all this kind of stuff. This little dialogue back and forth with this. Who want to go
Yeah,
first?
I go.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I go. So I had to say Five Heartbeats. Actually, I mean, is I can watch it over and over, and I think I can watch the other one too. But it's just something about the Five Heartbeats and just from the music, the acting, just the storyline. It's just one of those I can watch just back to back. I mean, I could just watch it all the time. So for me, it'd be the Five Heartbeats.
All right. Who was next?
Five Heartbeats.
Why?
I mean, don't get it twisted. Dream Girls was good.
Yeah,
Don't get it
yeah,
twisted.
it
But
is.
that Five Heartbeats just hit different. It
Mm-hmm.
hit different, man. They were serious.
Yeah,
The acting was beautiful. The music
yeah,
was dope. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like that movie right there hit you. Like I could watch that 7 days a week.
Right.
yeah.
Dreamgirls was good. Don't get it twisted, but Five
Yeah,
Heartbeats is
it's
different.
good. Yeah.
That's different.
Shannon.
I'm gonna have to be different here. I mean, I like both of the movies, but I'm edging more with Dreamgirls. Uh, Beyonce fan. Um,
I
and
agree.
so
Yeah.
I mean, and I love and I love the music. I love the music in both of them. I think the acting was a little bit better, maybe in Five Heartbeats, but as far as the singing and stuff like that, I really enjoyed Dreamgirls. So I'm gonna have to take Dreamgirls.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go have to say, nights like this, I wish raindrops would fall. Hey, first of all, hey, let me start out with the losers to me. Dreamgirls, uh,
The
Jennifer
losers.
Hudson. Jennifer Hudson.
Oh, yeah, J Hud.
Lord,
Yes.
jeez, girl, sing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eddie, go on and sing through me one more time because
Yeah.
if I had
She
to
can
go,
sing. Yeah.
yeah, she rocked the roll. I wish Beyonce would have worked on her acting skills a little bit better, a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
Well, J Hud she did her thing, and I like her too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Five Heartbeats from the get go when the little girl was singing the song and they got the notes and rocking and rolling and
Rock
how's
and
it feel to
roll.
be
Yeah.
me,
Robert Townsend.
Eddie
Yeah, that
Kane.
right there.
Come on, man. And then Duck was so mad, you messing up my song. Get up off the me. Come on, man. Duck's brother was cheating on with his
The
wife.
storyline. Yeah. The
Come on,
storyline is good.
man. Hey, and the crazy thing is, kind of like, everybody said, well, not Shannon, but like what D and Mark is saying, if that's on, I'm watching it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I can watch
You know
it.
what I'm saying? I'm watching like, oh, that's okay. Let's see, let's go. I mean, that right there, that was probably Robert Townsend's best. I mean, he
I'm gonna
had
have
Yeah.
some
to
good
watch
ones,
this
and
one.
he had some,
Yeah. That's
lame
one of
ones,
his. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
that right there, woo,
I'm gonna
that's
have to pull that out tonight and watch that.
that's an endless movie. You know what I'm saying? Like in time, that's a bad boy. I'm gonna watch it too. I'm pretty sure Mark. I'm sure we can find it on the 24/7, and D got it too.
What you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, broke TV gonna have it on something. We can see what's going on. But yeah, I have to go with that, man. And then when Eddie Kane sang at the end, I feel like, well, come on, man, fire! Come on, man. Now Jamie Foxx was doing his little dirty stuff because he too busy with Beyonce, trying to get with Beyonce and all that stuff, and Effie. all that stuff. But hey, I gotta go, man. I'm watching both of them. I'm gonna watch both of them big time. I have to watch both of them, man. But I'm Five Heartbeats, and they did their thing, and both of them are great movies. If you guys have not seen it, if you're from the younger generation and haven't seen it, you got to check both of them out. If you're from the older, whatever, that right there, those right there, are legendary movies.
Yeah.
Time. All right. Now this right here, this is a replacement one. And you guys understand what I'm talking about. So so should there be more independent living courses in school versus such stuff, geometry and algebra type stuff? Like I said, I had to come up with something, because I was gonna go with that other one. So Mark, this was new. I took that one out as far as the one that we discussed off air. The swimming thing. I took it off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we all are in a position that we don't want any kind of flashback, draw back.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm saying like it used to be like when our parents, and then some of us got it too, where it was a lot of independent living courses, home ec and different stuff like that. I know Mel took that out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's back in there, but they took a lot of that out. And I did geometry. I hate to pick on geometry, but I don't know too many people use geometry. And I know some smart people, Matt, and y'all guys know too, that, oh, Lord, look who's in the building. Lord, goodness gracious. Sarah, how you doing? But I just know that that's not used on a common thing, and algebra and all that stuff too. So basically, the question is, what do you guys think? Should it be more independent living courses, especially for these youngsters nowadays? Because a lot of stuff is lacking. If you didn't have parental guidance, like from like from our mothers and stuff like that, a lot of kids ain't got that and don't know what it is to be independent. So what do y'all think about this? Whoever wants to go ahead and jump up, the mic is yours.
Okay.
Well, go ahead, D.
Well, coincidental, actually, in Indiana, and a conversation came up early this week where home ec was being added back to courses in, I don't know if it was Floyd County schools or it was Clark counties, but y'all remember Marcy Haas? She brought it up, and I was like, really? Because actually, I'm for it. I think it needs to come back. And as a parent of two teenagers, and I think in terms of just how and what I learned when I was in school and just the progression, it's much different now for kids and things of getting them prepared. And I just feel like that's one element that can help them as far as to be possibly more successful in life. I mean, many teenagers already can get that learning also at home, but I think that added piece of it is having it in school. And so I agree with it. I think that it needs to be more like home ec and type of courses and that to get them better prepared. I mean, where's your banking class where you can learn how to do keep your checkbook, and the reason why they probably don't have it is because everything's electronic now. But it's just as simple things like, I can't stand going to a store and you have a young clerk and they can't count you back your change.
Right.
That does happen.
Don't give them, if it was 18.20, don't give them a $20 bill and 20 cents. They can't figure out it's just $2.
Jeez.
So I mean, it's a lot of things that just need to happen. I'm serious. It happened to me.
True.
It was a senior staff that was with this person, this young person, and they was making excuses for him. And I was like, I came home and I told Robert, I said, y'all got to make sure that y'all can count back change, and they not teaching them that in school because they doing it on their phone. They not doing it in their head, and the child could not figure it out. So it's different courses like that I think need to happen. They need to bring it back in school and help with that. Like I said, not to downplay any parents, any families that are helping to give their kids that skill. And they learn it from home because you can learn a lot from home as well. But I just think that home ec, just to use that example, and then like I said, banking class, just something in terms of just how to prepare yourself for when you leave. Because when your child leaves at your home, they need to be prepared. they need to be ready and just ready to go and be prepared for society. That's my thoughts on it.
I
Go ahead, Mark.
I mean, if it's gonna help the kids, I'm all for it because geometry and algebra, I don't deal with that in life. If they come to me right now to ask me to help them, I don't know what I'm doing. So if it's living core stuff, if it's gonna help them, I'm with it because we don't deal with geometry and algebra in life, really. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what is really the point of even teaching us that if we're not dealing with it?
Right.
Y'all just trying to
Well,
confuse us as
yeah,
school.
it's taught differently now too. It's taught differently. The
Right.
formula is different, and how you get to your answers. So that's one of the struggles where I had to. One of Robert's jobs in the house, his chores is he's a tutor for Daniel because I got where I couldn't help him because the way I was getting to the answer is different from where he was getting, and you have to show your work. So my
Right.
work that I'm helping him with is wrong according to his teacher. But then I can't help you. Robert, you're gonna have to help your brother because he learned the same way what Daniel's learning. I didn't learn it that way.
Right. And Mark, like you said, and that's the whole thing. Geometry. I mean, how many people's using that, or even algebra and things like that. And then picking back off of D, you're outdated. When does math and different shit becomes outdated? Like they just switched the whole thing. It's like so basically, if you're not in the school system knowing that, you know what I'm saying, or have a spouse that's doing it, you're not gonna know. And one thing that you said, Dion, that is absolutely true. When I do certain assessments and things like that, it always comes to like, do you know how to balance a checkbook? You know, I mean, it's almost like I don't even know why I have to ask that question. You know, because if you're a certain age, I know you know how. If you're not, you don't. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't about I ain't got no money in the bank because you know we had banking classes, we had different stuff like that. That was meaning. You know, we had a bank in the school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
All that kind of stuff that you had to do, had to deal with. You know, when you go in the hall, when you go into school and the football coach is teaching geometry, I ain't gonna say no names. Uh, you know what I'm saying? And it was two of them that did it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, come on, dude. I used to go visit my brothers, my teammates, my friends in geometry and algebra 2 classes. It was like Higher Learning, the movie Higher Learning.
Oh
People
wow.
dancing, partying, and shit. I said, well, hell, y'all must be in that lower grade type stuff because I had to learn like my team. I did not have to go through that. So I'm like, who is doing this? How do you value that when you have coaches or teachers? Not all coaches like that, so don't get mad on this. I'm saying from my experience, and there's some smart coaches that can rock and roll. Understand it. But the time when I was at Mayo, and you can look it up, who was those teachers? It was like, why the hell you teaching? And the class is like people sideways and shit. I'm like, come on in, Willie. You come on in here. I'm thinking, damn, dog. No wonder y'all look. No wonder y'all got an A. It was hard for me to get a B in geography. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I play too. Well, I gotta have these people. So no, but going back to home ec, all this kind of stuff, and then really, it's a fine line because I almost put PE on her. I think PE is needed just for, you know, especially slash of PE and health.
Yeah.
You know, don't get lazy and all that kind of stuff. And then health, I don't know if they split that anymore where you hit it, health education and all that kind of stuff. That's very important too. So, you know, that's why I left it off. But that geometry and all that kind of stuff, dude, I mean, I've never used that after I left them classes, to be honest. Shannon or Sierra?
I mean, I agree. I mean, I think there does need to be more independent living courses. And boy, I got out of that geometry barely. So so, and I'm just being honest. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So, and to look at it now, I've never used it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? The algebras, I mean, I'm not gonna say I used it, but I can kind of see that more so than the geometry. But man, I was fighting to get out of geometry. So I mean, and this math this was not my thing. You know what I'm saying? So I think it needs to be more independent living courses.
Right.
To definitely for this today's society.
And and let me interrupt you real quick before Sierra, you go. Kind of like Latin. You can't speak it. Why was people taking Latin?
Bad language.
French, any of that.
Je m'appelle Guillaume. I mean, we can talk wrong with that, bro. We can do nothing with that, bro. Hey, once we gonna make his money, we all go to France. We gonna need to talk a little bit. We. Go ahead, Sierra. I'm sorry.
I'm just agreeing with everybody. You all are right. We do need more independent living courses just so that they can know how to operate in daily life. Because some parents don't even help their kids with everyday life. So,
and I think they should put the cooking classes in all schools. Teach these kids everything. You know what I'm saying? Because some of these schools don't even teach it. They got to go to college to get that.
Yeah.
Right. Cooking, laundry, all that. Hell, you might have a chore class. Cutting grass 101.
Hey.
All that. All right, let's go to the next one, guys. Let's see here. This is a fun one right here. This is a fun one.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Prince or Michael Jackson? Who you got and why? What's going on? Who wants to step up to play first? That one.
I'm gonna say Michael Jackson.
Why is that? You just ain't gonna say this Michael Jackson. Why is
I
that?
like Michael, and I don't really know much about Prince. So.
Oh Lord! Mark, you ain't teach her nothing.
Hey, y'all, they young, cause
hey, I'm gonna go after that because I know y'all know more about this. I'm going with Michael just because, for one, love the music. Dude can dance. He was one hell of an entertainer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, the only song I know from Prince is that Purple Rain joint. You know what I'm saying? So Michael was just an all-around performer.
So
you know what I'm saying?
The follow-up question to you.
What's up?
Mom's Dukes. What did she listen more when you was growing up? Was it Michael or was it Prince?
Oh, brother, it was Keith Sweat.
No. I'm talking about between them two.
Between these two is Michael.
Okay.
That's all you heard was Michael. You know what I'm saying? Coming up, Michael, he was the guy.
Okay. Sierra. Mom Dukes is what? Michael Jackson more than Prince? You don't even remember, do you? Don't worry about it, sis. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. It's this flat. Don't worry about it. All right. D. Shannon, y'all go.
I can go next. I you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I like both of them for different reasons, but I'm gonna have to go with Michael Jackson. He has some of the favorite songs, and I mean the videos are on point and everything. So I'm gonna have to go with Michael Jackson. Prince was great too. Great, he got some great songs out as well. But I'm gonna have to go with Michael Jackson.
Okay. D.
I would have to actually agree in terms of growing up, I was mainly probably Michael Jackson, but definitely was a Prince fan. But when I think about in terms of just the song listings and just growing up and everything, it's funny he's talking about when you asked Mark what did his mom listen to, and he said Keith Sweat. He said Keith Sweat. Teddy Pendergrass came to mind with. I can't say that. Oh, well, we grew up definitely only on Michael Jackson, but definitely that was played more in our household over Prince.
Right,
I think,
right. And that's why I went back to say Prince
yeah,
Michael, you know what I'm saying, like that. So.
yeah. And I think as I got older, then I got to listening more to Prince than when I was younger, but definitely younger growing up, it was probably more Michael Jackson. So again, a Prince fan definitely as well. Very familiar with all his songs, most of them anyway. But definitely Michael Jackson for me.
All right.
Who you got?
Uh-oh.
There go Mark, bro.
Nah, look, I'm gonna keep it real. It's definitely Michael, but I will say this: as you get older and you listen to the joint, Michael had more pop flavor,
Yep.
feel good, and all this shit. Prince was on a different level. Prince was like an adult singer, like, "Hey, baby,
Yeah.
come here. Let me talk to you for a little bit. Let me whisper a little sweet something in your ear." He was more of a central singer. You know what I'm saying? Like he had more uh,
More provocative.
provocative and meaningful. Like on that level, Michael. You know, hey. He political, black and white, and all that shit, and beat it, and whatever.
More pop.
But
Yeah.
performer, straight up performer. But if anything could ever be like, cause Prince was a hell of a performer, and
Yes.
I would put Purple Rain
Oh yes.
against a lot of anything Mike been in, except for the Wiz. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of shit. Cause
Absolutely.
some stuff, Prince, and oh man, damn, I'm about to listen to that shit tonight. But I'm going with Michael because we know Mike is the king of. They want to say pop because they took him and kept him and wrapped him up in bubble wrap. But but Prince, man, hey, hats off to you. You was a bad dude. Adore, all that kind of kiss, all that kind of stuff. Hey, man, hey. And for you youngsters who's watching this today, I just need you guys. I ain't talking about the co-hosts with us. I'm talking about the youngsters who maybe watch this. If you don't know about Prince, go ahead and check out his library. Listen to some songs. Listen to his greatest
Right.
hits. I normally don't say greatest hits because they leave out a lot of good songs you never, that people don't, but listen to his stuff. Not saying he's gonna be Mike. Mike is like this was something that would have been like versus, and Mike would have won, but Prince would have put that pressure on his ass.
Yeah.
Like you gonna have to bring some shit. Like you just can't do no Dirty Diana type shit. You gonna have to bring something for real, for real.
See, but
So,
as Mike got older though, he really started going in his bag though, making great music though. Mike started making some good music as he got older. He got in that bag.
Mike also had a lot of people write.
I'll give you an example. The one song that really messed me up with Michael was he said, "Baby, I'll stay. Heaven can wait." I said, "Who the hell wrote that for him?" I said, "This guy's crazy. You gonna tell heaven no, baby, I'll stay with you? What is wrong with you?" I'm like,
And Mike,
the song is dope. The song is dope, but it's like, God, dude, that's it hit home.
the
Like,
crazy thing is this though. The crazy thing is this. Mike also had a lot of people write for him.
yeah,
A
exactly,
lot of people.
exactly. That's what they do. That's what it is now.
Yeah, but Prince wrote his
Prince
shit
wrote it.
and
Yeah.
composed it. Like
Yeah.
Prince went to a whole different shit. And like I said, I'm with y'all. I'm with y'all with Mike. But Prince was one of the first ones that, like, I mean, as far as my generations, right? That dude
Yeah,
wrote his shit, performed, composed it, played guitar, did everything. He didn't have, what I'm saying, and he came from a troubled life too, what I'm saying, a hard life. But both of them are
Mm-hmm.
winners. We all know that. That right there is just
Absolutely.
follow for anybody who wants to go ahead and join and comment on it. You can't go wrong on either one of those. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
nah.
Mm-hmm.
Big time. Them dudes right there is real deal. All right, let's go to the next one real quick. This one right here. This right here kind of. Let me get you on that, Mike. You already won that, Mike. Calm down.
Has everybody paid attention to the new scenes? How it comes off and stuff? Have y'all paid attention to that? How he just
Yeah.
don't hit a button, his eyes and stuff.
So check this out. Clarence Thomas, for Judge, Supreme Court Judge Clarence Thomas' wife, Gina, but Gina is her name, Thomas, tried to get the 2020 election overturned. What she was doing was sending text messages. They got text messages, like over 29 text messages of her sending text messages to Donald Trump's aide, Crucial, whatever, telling them to go ahead and try to overturn the 2020 election. She also was doing some other stuff. But the crazy thing is, when they voted, as far as the Supreme Court, her husband voted to overturn it. So not only was she trying to get Trump's people to go ahead and fight this stuff, she got in her husband's ear, who just got released from the hospital, got in his ear and had him vote to overturn the election. My question is basically, you want to go, and it's a long thing. Everybody got on Hillary with the emails, didn't find nothing right. Obama with the birth certificate, you got all this kind of stuff. They have proven facts on this woman doing this. Lock her ass up. So my thing is this: what do you guys think about this, Clarence? I mean, I also will answer a little bit. Clarence Thomas need to go ahead and resign. Point blank, he need to go. His wife, they call her an activist. I don't know what she's activating for or whatever, but she needs to go. She needs to get locked up. Kusher, whoever needs to get locked up. Whatever. So I mean, I know this is a political stance and stuff like this, but when you get something of this nature, and everybody always talk about Hillary, Obama, and all that stuff like that, and I ain't about the size. This woman did some betrayal things that that you can really get locked up, hung, and all this kind of stuff like this. So, any thoughts on this?
I agree with you. I think he needs to resign, and she has a history of doing that, of course, and no telling how many other things that she's got in his ear, and he's voted against or whatever because of what she's done. So I think it's she needs to be dealt with, as far as if she gets some kind of consequence, or something needs to be happening. Somebody needs to take a look at her and do what they need to do. And maybe it's time for Judge Clarence Thomas to resign. I totally agree. I think it's ridiculous. Like, they hounded Hillary to death about them dang on emails. And then these other senators and other people's doing all these other email things too. I think it's ridiculous. It's just really ridiculous. So something needs to happen. They need to look more into it, and if they can charge or whatever they can do, they need to do so.
Anybody else?
Yeah. I agree. Whether it's resign or be removed. I mean, that's what Justice Clarence Thomas needs. That's at this point. Her involvement is this is not the first. This is just the first exposure. It's been brought to our attention now, but believe me, this has been ongoing. As Shannon's mentioned, and when perhaps you did as well, that she's been influencing him for some time. So, at this time, I say it's time for him just to step back. Like I said, if not resign, he needs to be impeached, removed from his seat. And then they need to address her.
Right. Mark, what was you saying? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mark.
No, I agree. Dude needs to go ahead and resign and check his wife. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna put it in my type of form, because this politics stuff I'm not really into. But she reminds me of a basketball wife who's on Twitter talking crazy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, baby, come on, man. Let me handle this. I got it. You understand what I'm saying?
That's true.
Like, hey, Mark, like Doug Christie's wife.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Sierra.
Yeah, I agree. He needs to go on and resign, and his wife need to be handle some type of consequence or something, because
That's nuts.
that's crazy. And like Dee said, not the first. It's the first going public. So
Right.
she done did it before.
Yep. Yeah, because you're just not gonna just all of a sudden decide like, hey, let me do this now. Nah, you've been doing it.
No, it's been happening
for years. For years. That's the
that counts.
that count. All right. So let's go ahead and do this next thing real quick, guys. I'm gonna bring you guys in. We're gonna have a good one real quick. There we got D in. Let's get Mark, Errol, let's get Shannon. Cool. Drunk food bracket. Basically, I had a good night. And you kind of need to go and get that, Indies or something like this. Indies and them not on her, but, anyway. But, yeah, this right here is a nice old bracket that we're going to go ahead and vote and do what we got to do. We'll knock that out. Let me go ahead and get this down so we can go ahead and bring up the stuff. The first one up, the number 1 seed, I think everybody's going to be familiar with it.
No one seed.
Taco Bell's in the bill.
So, okay, clarification. So these are restaurants. This is not like you coming home and raiding your kitchen.
No, this is restaurants. These are restaurants you would go as drunk fruit bracket is all going to be restaurants or stuff like that where you can get not the particular certain food, but this is going to go on that. Number 16 seed is Arby's. Damn, y'all don't make that. I don't know about that shit. All right, so here we go. So
Taco Bell.
We got 1 Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
3
Taco Bell.
All right, Taco Bell. Taco Bell it is. Hey, sorry, Arby's, you gotta go.
Hey, brother, and the sad thing about it, Arby's ain't even open that late anyway.
No.
Hey, but another sad thing about it, some people be drunk by 6 o'clock.
They call it day drinking.
Number 8 seed, we got Subway. That take too long. But anyway, Cinnabon, you got to go to the mall to get that. So Sweet versus at 8 and 9, and I didn't make this, so nobody hate on me. Subway, Cinnabon. What you got?
Subway. I don't want that sweet.
I guess I'm going to Kroger get some Cinnabons because.
Sierra, red cup game.
I said Subway.
Oh, okay. You know what? Think about Subway. If that woman's in there sleeping, I don't know if I want this. Y'all ain't see that woman sleeping? Y'all ain't see that video of that woman sleeping? I know you see that part. She was sleeping, making a sandwich and went to sleep. High. She was so high. I'm going with on this one, even though you guys got Subway. I would have to go with this Cinnabon because I know I can go ahead and get that and get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need that sweet tooth. You need that sweet tooth. You know, so I'm understand. I can't have nobody go and sleep on my tuna milk. So, Subway.
Extra juices.
What you say? Hell no! I don't want no ashes and shit. I don't want no dead skin cells. Coming in at number 5, KFC versus Five Guys.
KFC.
Messed up. Let me call DoorDash. Let me get 3 of them burgers with the extra fries. Five Guys for me.
Five Guy.
I'm gonna say KFC 5 Guys too.
Hold on. One at a time, please. Take it.
Five Guys.
KFC.
1 KFC, 2. Okay, Sierra, what you got?
KFC.
So that's 2 too. Lord Jesus. I like Man, I'm about to go to KFC, bro. I'm sorry.
Man,
I'm
come
about to go
on,
Five,
man.
Five Guy gonna want you to like charge you for extra pickles and shit.
I don't need the pickles.
I might want a pickle.
You got a pickle in the refrigerator. Put it on
And,
there.
and mayonnaise and all that shit and cheese and the dude they charge you for the dude to wear gloves and shit. Like I ain't got paid for him to wear gloves to make a sandwich. Like nah, KFC gonna get that bucket. You hope you get the right shit.
Right.
Get the right shit.
Man.
Order a 12-piece of mix and you gonna get chicken tenders. I'm just saying.
Now, my last experience, my order was correct. Thank
Okay.
you.
They need. Hey, has KFC brought back the Chicken Littles? They need that.
I don't think so.
No.
Shit, I like them Chicken Littles. I mean, I know that's like 1990, but anyway, 4C Chick-Fil-A in the building, but you got to get that early. And don't get drunk on Sunday.
They drunk.
Right.
Chipotle. Who y'all got? What y'all got?
Ooh.
Chipotle.
Hmm.
Chipotle.
That chip place. Mark got the chip place. Who else? What you got?
I'm gonna say Chipotle.
Chipotle. What you got?
I'm about to say Chick-fil-A.
I'm going with Chick-fil-A. What you got, D?
Chick-fil-A.
Jesus Christ. That tag donuts, man.
Hey, man. I ain't going to lie, though. I'm going to say this. If you guys, anybody ever watch, we going to need that Chick-fil-A sponsor. Because after I'm ready to sell this Cobb salad that y'all have is a monster. God bless you guys for that. It comes compact in a little bowl, but there's so much goodness in that. It's such greatness, the goodness,
Listen to the commercial.
greatness. Give it to me, baby. I love it. I would go ahead and eat that every day if you go ahead and sponsor us. Thank you. God bless.
I eat it too. They sponsor.
Right. Whatever sometimes this way.
I'm just saying, you know, that's how good. All right, going up to the next one. We have the number 3 seed, and I don't know how that's 3 seed, but Dominoes versus Popeyes.
Oh, that's stupid.
I'm going Popeyes.
I'm Popeyes.
Popeyes.
Dion's thinking.
Shannon's thinking.
I mean, yeah, that's all I keep picking is chicken. So I'm trying to think about that menu. I don't know. Is it any other pizza joints on this thing?
You'll find out shortly.
Okay, I go with Popeyes.
Shannon,
Yeah, I'll go with Popeyes for this one too.
Domino's is nice, but you out of there, dude. Because y'all didn't come to my house with no hover around giving free food out.
Jesus
Right.
Christ.
You didn't see that commercial?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, number 6 seed, Burger King versus, here you go, D, 11 seed Pizza Hut. Ooh, Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say pizza. Them buffalo wings. Ooh.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah.
1 Pizza Hut, 2 Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
What you got, D?
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut, Burger King, Mark.
Dude, my daddy used to work at Pizza Hut when I was younger, so I would ate, and I'm over it. I'm on Burger King. I'm over Pizza Hut.
I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to go with Burger King, not just because my little brother did it, because I used to love getting the Weller sandwich, the big fish, and the Whoppers. It's irreplaceable. So, but Pizza Hut goes because the ladies want the pizza.
Yay!
There goes the endorsement for Burger King. And I was in contact.
What it's gone.
I was talking to him. Here we go. We flying in. Who we got? Wendy's at number 7
Mm.
versus IHOP number 10.
Ooh. Ooh.
Now,
Uh-huh.
I would say this. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna distort your shit. Go ahead. That's 2 IHOPs. Go ahead.
It's IHOP for me.
Damn. Junior Bridgman's gonna be on the show.
Well, I'm gonna say Wendy's. It's Wendy's for me.
Thank you, Shannon, because Junior Bridgman, who owns over 200 Wendy's, is not gonna be on the show now. I'm going with Wendy's. First of all, they breakfast is ridiculous, so don't forget about the breakfast. If you haven't had that,
I've never had it. I've never had it.
Yeah. Wait a minute, ain't none of y'all had it, have y'all?
I have.
You don't like their
Only
breakfast?
thing good is little hush puppy joints.
Ain't no
That's
hush
it.
puppy.
Hush puppy. Are you at Captain D's? Like lemons?
The potato.
Bumpy
Yeah,
dick?
potato wedge joints. That's all that's good in the morning.
Ah, bro, come on, man. I'm a butt.
That chicken biscuit,
It's thunder.
and then
All right.
their
He said it's all right.
Hey. Ooh, Sierra, don't break it off like that. Don't hurt him like that. But hey, that spicy chicken sandwich hit nice too though on that shit though. That John is real deal. But I'm gonna tell you what, you know they lost. How y'all forget the Frosties? The Frosties? Oh y'all man, y'all go to IHOP and gotta wait 70 minutes to get served.
That's only because they short staffed right now.
That was 10 years ago. IHOP moves on. Hey, Junior Bridgman, I am so sorry. They ain't paying attention, brother. I got you. Oh, number 2 with a bang. Mickey D's
Oh, hell no.
versus Raising
Raising
Cane's.
Cane's.
Yeah, I'm going to Cane's.
I'm going Mickey D's. I mean, I understand. Wait a minute. Hold on real quick. I understand y'all got that lawsuit going against McDonald's and down there at the Watkins house. Oh, but I'm going. Ain't no way McDonald's is losing to Raising Cane's.
Absolutely. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. McDonald's service is horrible.
Oh yeah. You're right.
I'm going to Cane's to where I can be polite and talk to like Chick-Fil-A.
But all the McDonald's are like that, Mark.
Thank you.
I only go to 2 because they close to me. I only go to 2.
Okay.
Raising Cane's got a menu from 1 to 10 and they serving chicken tenders. Hey, wait a minute. All you people who want them chicken tenders, y'all can come to the Mark and Will show. We're going to sell that shit on the side. Outside while we doing the show, we're going to fry that shit and bring it to you. Come on home, baby. Come on.
Mark should have picked McDonald's anyways, because when he's drunk, he goes, I'll be back. Come on.
Ain't no Mickey D's.
I got me a
pick McDonald's.
$1 pounder.
See what you got.
I had to go with McDonald's because it's a variety. So,
apparently somebody else go.
But I will say, Raising Cane's chicken is good.
Oh, it's good, but I'm gonna need more than that. I mean, give me a baked potato, a lobster tail, or some shit, whatever. Hey, but apparently you be going there too, though.
I can't do it.
Bye, Kane. Hey, bye, Kane. Bye, Kane. That's okay, though. It's all good. All right, here we go. Next round, we have Taco Bell in the building. We got Subway. We're going to move their asses over here.
Taco Bell.
That's so easy.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. Even go ahead, Gabe. What you got? See, everybody's Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Even though y'all
Even though
upgrade,
down.
Taco Bell. Even though y'all raise y'all damn prices on them bean burritos, you trifling ass suckers.
Oh Jesus!
You know that ain't if it was 59 cents 5 years ago, it's the same shit. I know a price increases, but I'm gonna tell you what, you trifling ass people to raise it up and your
How much
soft
is it
tacos,
now?
dollars some the damn soft tacos with ain't got nothing in there for meat and cheese. You are sorry ass bastards. All you, I don't want a Taco Bell
Hey.
endorsement. If I do, I get it on the back end and y'all can kiss my ass with that. Y'all too high. And you got gordito chips and shit and hot fries and buffalo wings and shit.
Well,
Get the hell out of here.
Hey, did they bring back the Mexican pizza? Did they bring it back?
I don't want no Taco Bell endorsement.
Yeah, we're not gonna get any coupons from Taco Bell.
And like Shannon said real quick, hold on. We all going with Taco Bell. I'm going with Taco Bell. And you took the Mexican pizza off the menu, you trifling
But they
ass.
supposed to be bringing it back, is what I heard.
They bringing it back. They bringing it back, Will.
They bringing it back. Yeah.
For you.
Yeah, it is.
Just make
Hey. No. You know why it's personal? Because when you're broke, you got $10, you can get your 5 bean burritos, 3 soft. You can't do that now. You got to take a loan out to get that shit now.
Will.
I got you. I'm done. I'm going on. I'm done. I'm sorry, y'all.
That was a rant.
I'm sorry. I'm gone. Subway with your employee, your workers going to sleep. You out of here.
It's crazy.
KFC versus Chick-Fil-A.
Oh, you know what? Let the ladies go first.
Chicken versus chicken. Ooh, this is a good one right here. Good one. I'm gonna go with Chick-fil-A.
Oh, bing bong.
Good one.
I'm gonna go with KFC.
Oh, mashed potatoes up.
That's what I get, mashed potatoes.
Dion.
I have to go with KFC.
Woo! We got corn today.
It's more variety. I mean, it's yeah. It had to be KFC.
Mark, you want me to go? You got it.
I'm selling chicken.
Nah, I'm just gonna go over and get my little 10-piece spicy chicken from KFC. I'm good.
Ooh, okay. KFC won it, but I'm gonna go ahead and knock down these walls real quick.
There you go.
KFC, you have abandoned me with your workers.
Oh my God.
When I come in there and you do not have what I need, you only got legs. You only have certain things. Not impressed. You need to have breasts, wings, thighs, potatoes, and greens, tomatoes. You need to have all that shit, right? So I'm going with Chick-fil-A, but y'all gonna win this one.
Well, you ain't going to Chick-fil-A on Sunday, so.
I don't need to because I'll go ahead and buy 7 of them and get reserved and heat that shit up.
He going Saturday night.
No, Saturday at 8 p.m. All right, KFC advance. Next up, more chicken places. Popeyes. Pizza Hut.
Popeyes.
Mark that Popeyes off the dribble.
I'm going to say Pizza Hut.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Pizza Hut too.
Ooh.
It's Pizza Hut for me.
Man, I'm Popeyes, but I will say this real quick. And before we end this night, and it's going to be shortly, St. Peter's and Purdue is tied at 57.
57, 57.
What?
240 left.
Ooh, they come to play.
So we got Pizza Hut. All the ladies got Pizza Hut. I got Popeye Pizza, and Mark got Popeyes. So sorry, Popeyes. We try to get that deal. You out of here. You're so out. Next up, IHOP for all the pancakes people.
Mm-hmm.
Mickey D's for Mark's late night run. What we got?
Well, I guess
Mickey
since my
D.
favorite, I'm
I'm
gonna pick
Mickey D.
McDonald's.
She told on your ass this shit.
Go ahead, Sierra. What you want?
I'm going with McDonald's.
2 McDonald's.
IHOP
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah. So you over in Indiana, you get that good service.
See, exactly.
Right, you get that good service. You get that good service. I'm going to Mickey D's. I ain't going to abandon you, Mickey D's. McDonald's, McDarrell's, McDials, whatever. Sorry, IHOP. Dion must got a contract agreement with them.
I always love IHOP. I just.
All right, here we go. Final 4. Taco Bell. KFC in the joint. I think it's
Taco Bell.
Oh shit. Taco Bell.
Hold on. Let me say something real quick because if the KFC was open as late as Taco Bell, I would go with KFC.
Right.
KFC is not open as late as Taco Bell.
But you be drunk before 10, so it don't matter.
And KFC is closed.
That's right.
That's the point.
Oh, y'all so silly.
That is the point.
Y'all silly.
That is the point.
Oh shit.
You go get your food. It ain't like you eat it right then and there. You go get the food, then drink, then warm it up. So it doesn't matter.
Will knows that.
And Taco Bell is nasty warmed up.
Oh
No,
shit.
it ain't. This is called drunk food bracket. No, it's not.
Last night.
Absolutely.
And I wasn't even drunk.
But Tiara does have a point because it's not good warmed up the next day. Like warming that Taco Bell up, like if it's not good the next day.
Okay, let me interject.
But I'm a
No, before you pick, when you're drunk, you don't make a difference if it's, you're warm. You go eat these scarfing that shit down. Hell, White Castle should have been on this shit.
Yeah.
What?
That's my
That should have been number 1.
Honey,
that would have won.
Right. So real quick, Mark, you got Taco Bell.
I got Taco Bell.
Sierra, what you got?
KFC.
Shan.
Taco Bell.
D.
I had to say Taco Bell.
Yeah, I got to go with Taco Bell. Yes. So good. Y'all crazy. KFC, give that to me. Get out of here. And your workers suck. Let me go. Here we go.
And your food is nasty.
Oh, Lord. That wasn't me. Uh-oh. Big boy status. Pizza Hut versus McDonald's. And St. Peter's is up 61-58.
Whoa.
Let's go.
I'm gonna have to say McDonald's for me. It's McDonald's for me.
Pizza Hut for me.
Sierra?
Pizza Hut.
All right. Mark? No. Don't say nothing, Mark. Don't say nothing. I'm going to go ahead and say McDonald's. So we're going to let Mark break this tie. What you got?
Okay, right. If I done had something to drink because, if I'm going to call Pizza Hut, I'm getting the wings, right? And I might get the Philly cheesesteak pizza.
Ooh.
Or
Is that
Or
nice?
do you want the double quarter pounder and the fish? You know what I'm saying? Like, which one do you really want when you done had too much to drink?
Hey, which one you want, bro?
I could go with this 20-piece of Philly. I'm going Pizza Hut, dude.
Oh wow!
I gotta go Pizza Hut with that.
First, hey,
This different.
Hey, I like that. I haven't had it, the Philly joint though. I haven't had the Philly joint.
Hey, that Philly joint's good.
Cool. Now we gonna ask. Wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. We gonna ask Sierra. Sierra, which one would he really eat?
Eating them chicken nuggets, Sierra.
Hey man.
If I'm gonna order me something and you sleep by the time I come back, you ain't eating.
Y'all crazy as hell. But I'm gonna tell you what. McDonald's has contributed to obesity at its finest. It's many times. Many times I have left Marcus Sierra's home and went to McDonald's, and you see like, hey man, you get that 30 nuggets, 2 cheeseburgers, 3 fries. You know, because Trinity's like, bring me something to eat. Trinity be like, bring me something to eat. I'm like, okay, I got you. Then you go over, like, you gonna get her little small shit. Then you go over and say, well, damn, I'm 30 nuggets. That's right. 2 cheeseburgers. Man, hey, McDonald's, shame on you. But I would have went to McDonald's, though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. But that's okay. Pizza Hut survives that one. So the final right here is Taco Bell and Pizza Hut. So let's go and move it out there.
Isn't that something? They all under one roof too.
Right. Where's Gavin at?
Exactly.
Pizza Hut.
Damn. Where do you find that at?
I was watching Game of Thrones and they gave it to me.
Oh Lord. I'm gonna have to say Taco. Oh shoot.
What?
I'm gonna say Taco Bell.
Damn, she got caught.
Hey. No, because I'm thinking about them wings, but I'm gonna say Taco Bell. Because the chances of me going to Pizza Hut, even though that's one of my favorite places, is slim to none. If I'm in this state of mind, it's gonna be Taco Bell.
But it
has to be
Taco
quick.
Bell's by you anyway, right? That's up by you anyway. Taco Bell when you go Barstown Road.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And
Broadway. And Broadway.
She
going up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
So we got 1 Taco Bell, Mark 2 Taco Bell. Sierra, what you got?
Pizza Hut.
Ooh, I most definitely didn't say nothing.
Mark didn't say nothing.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Mark. What you got, brother?
Where you gonna go? You gonna say get up
Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy.
Where am I going?
Okay, are you gonna go right? Are you gonna go left to Pizza Hut?
It depends on how long that Taco Bell line is.
Right.
Pizza Hut, it's gonna take our delivery. And
right.
Taco Bell's line wrapped around the corner. Where are you gonna go? Which way do you go?
I'm gonna wait that hour.
You gonna what?
I'm with that hour for Pizza Hut.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Oh, damn. Okay. Hey, that Philly steak pizza must be.
That must be the bomb.
Oh, Pizza Hut, dude.
And he ain't gonna wait an hour because he gonna be like it.
See, quit telling the secrets. You telling the secrets, girl.
See what you got.
To Shannon's point, in terms of quick and easy and what I don't want to wait for, if it's at a drunken state, then I'm gonna go with Taco Bell because I can just get me them cheesy rolls and little burrito and a taco and keep it going.
Don't go by the one at U of L. They play games. They're not open. They're fraudulent. Okay.
Well,
What we got?
you know they open a Taco Bell on Can't Run.
Yeah, I seen that.
Where at?
Right there, ain't that by the Waffle House across the street or something like that?
Yeah, right across the street from the Waffle House.
Next to that
No, it's close by.
And they need to take the Waffle House and just destroy that shit. Right?
Waffle House could be on there actually too, because that's
Oh yeah,
usually-
but not that one. I'm gonna go ahead and go with Taco. I'm gonna go with Taco Bell for the kill, just for the simple fact. I ain't gonna wait a while for no pizza, but you know,
Yeah.
and I understand that wait, that line, and I almost had an altercation at Pizza Hut with the drive-through people, playing games and shit when we was full, we was drunk, and like I was with Twan and Travis, and
And that's the problem.
hungry. No, we were with some hungry guys, and the dude was like, "Yeah, how may I take your order?"
No.
St. Peter's won.
They did. Oh my goodness.
Damn, dog, you know you on still, bro. Your shit ain't get fast. Like, come on, bro. I'm just watching.
I'm sorry.
Oh wow. Well, good for them. Congratulations.
Buster.
But you know what?
Good.
That's great. You know what I'm saying? So let them win that. Duke, hey,
Congratulations.
that one white guy who looks like Martin when he plays that role.
When he played Bob.
Yeah. He's got a BW3 Buffalo Wild Wings endorsement now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Taco Bell win or pizza? I don't even know. Y'all got me all confused. I don't know what the hell is going on now.
I picked Pizza Hut.
Sierra picked Taco Bell, Pizza Hut.
I picked Pizza Hut.
Shannon picked Taco Bell, Pizza Hut. What?
Taco Bell.
Okay, D picked Pizza Hut.
Taco Bell.
Oh, Taco Bell won. Sorry, guys. Shit. Okay, cool. All right. I don't have it on here, but I am gonna drop this one thing that I did that I've done some things on here that's been some real crazy stuff, and you guys know, and hats off to the co-hosts because they allow me to do some stuff that I'm proud of, and this one right here hit home. I think it's probably the best thing I have done for the show. If I can bring it up, let's see.
Oh, I know what you're gonna do.
If it can come up, this shit.
Oh,
Come on now.
I think I know what you're gonna put up.
Here we go. If it come on now. Here we go. This right here.
Yes, I knew it.
Oh, my God. That's how Florida is now.
It's
Oh,
hilarious.
God.
That is hilarious.
It's funny though.
That right there.
That is hilarious.
That right there is epic because
Yes.
I don't know how I got Florida Evans Hurst to come me to get in there with that shit. Diaz is fitting. We got Thelma. We got Michael over there.
Oh my gosh.
Look, Michael with the bird.
That is funny.
That right there was classic, big time.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
thank you. Like I said, everybody go ahead and just send me different things. Before we wrap this up, because I know people got things to do, something different. I mean, granted, not new places, not this week, but I want to go ahead and say this. If you could go ahead and give some kind, drop a jewel. It could be a resource. It could be advice, anything to people who are watching this. And I know this is a spot on thing, so you know what I'm saying, that kind of stuff like that. People ain't thought about it or whatever. But what if you could reach or say anything to anybody out there what would you say? Resource. Don't go to Taco Bell. I don't care. Whatever we need to do, whatever. So, who wants to go?
I can go.
Go ahead.
Okay. What I would like to tell everybody is never stop believing, and always be hopeful. Always be hopeful. Because I mean, the thing about it is everything will work out in the end. It may not be to your liking, but it's going to be better for you in the long run. So never give up.
Love it. Love it. Who's next? Last one, step up.
I
Stay
will.
focused.
Okay,
Never let
Sierra.
Oh,
Go ahead.
go.
Sierra, I'm sorry.
listen.
Say-
Oh, I said stay focused and never let go of your dreams.
Yep.
Keep pushing to be great, be a better you.
Love it.
Absolutely. Hmm.
D, what you gonna say? Go ahead.
I was gonna say mine's gonna be in terms of just believe in yourself. You have your good days, and you have your bad days. Every day is not gonna go the way you want it, but it's all gonna work out in the long run. And also in terms of just live your life. You only live once.
Hmm.
YOLO.
I would say
Right.
let people just pray every day about certain situations because you never know
Hmm.
what somebody else is going to do. Because you'll sit there and be complaining about your life is horrible, and somebody else's life is 10 times worse than yours. So be
Right.
Absolutely.
thankful.
Yeah, that's good. That's real good. I would say, and it's almost like a combination of everybody's things like this. I would say never give up on your goals, your dreams. Um, when I was a kid, I always thought about sports day in, day night, and day night. Listen to the sports on the show, on the radio, active player and that kind of stuff. Always was academics. It was a must in the household, all that kind of thing like that. Used to have family members used to say, "Hey, you need to do this and stuff like this, and sports wise and things." And as I grew up, what I'm saying, I was blessed to go ahead and had parents that give me opportunity to get my degree and pay for that when I decided not to play sports anymore. Sports has always been on my mind. It always is on my mind. I lucked up and got together with Mark for the Mark and Will show. Um, but it's always more. You never stop. You keep grinding. And one of the best things that Mark and Will show has allowed Mark and I is to have platforms. And this right here, I'm so proud of this because if you follow Mark and Will, you've seen these people before. You
Yep.
enjoy them before. You love that what they brought to the table. But it also allow us to go ahead and produce different shows and bring other people on here. We bring the youth on here. We bring the adults. We bring everything. I am so proud of not just the show, everybody that's a part of this show because
Mm-hmm.
this right here is a real deal. This show, I would like to announce right now, this show has had more views on certain topics than any shows that we've done, right?
Right.
And I know when I see that, I know that it's important that we reach everybody. Sports, we love it. That's Mark and I driving force. That's what we do. It's easy. We wake up going and do the show. Hey, Mark, let's go. You know what I'm saying? This show right here, you gonna have to think about some things. You got
True.
to be real about some things, and it's going to make you uncomfortable about some things. So I'm just blessed to have Sierra D, Stan, Mark, and Bump whenever he's done partying on this show. And I'm blessed to have you guys. So I appreciate everybody out here, and thank you guys for making this a positive interaction of grown folks. So, hey, another banger. Y'all know how we do.
Thank you.
God
Thank
bless.
you.
Peace
All
out.
right.
Be
Peace.
safe.
Thanks. Bye.